In this example, we will be evaluating the square root of 67. To do this, we want to first look at perfect squares nearby 67. Examples of this are 8 squared, which is 64, and 9 squared, which is 81. We can see that 67 lies between 64 and 81, so we can write the following inequality. 64 is less than 67, which is less than 81. We can then take the square root of all these values inside this inequality. The square root of 64 then turns into 8, because 8 squared is 64. The square root of 81 then turns into 9, because 9 squared is 81. We can now see that the square root of 67 lies between 8 and 9. However, 67 is a lot closer to 64 than it is to 81. So the square root of 67 will be closer to 8 than it is to 9. Now we can try tenths place decimals between 8 and 9 that when multiplied by themselves give us something around 67. But we'll try something closer to 8 because as we mentioned, 67 is closer to 64. So let's try 8.2 squared, or 8.2 times 8.2. 2 times 2 is 4, 8 times 2 is 16, add our 0. 8 times 2 is 16, carry the 1, and then 8 times 8 is 64, plus 1 is 65. When we add these together, we end up getting 67.24, which is very close to 67. So we can then approximate 67.24 as 67, and then say that 8.2 squared gives us approximately 67. We can now take the square root of both sides. The square root of a value squared will cancel out that squared value and then just give us 8.2. Now we have 8.2 is approximated to about the square root of 67. So this will be our approximation. The square root of 67 is approximately 8.2.